Hello and welcome back to Tea Talks. I am still your host Tani. The Premier League is back and so are Arsenal. They lost 2-0 to Brentford on opening night. As if last season's wahala of not even qualifying for any European tournament was not enough, they had to go on and lose to Brentford on opening night. I feel for Arsenal fans at this point. The team is giving them so much BS. I've read a meme once. An Arsenal fan would rather take 40 years in jail than jail time until Arsenal win their next Premier League. Because in those 40 years, it's going to be shorter. Arsenal as a club now are actually a joke. I pity for their fans. If you're an Arsenal fan in 2021, you're loyal. I'm just going to say it, you are loyal as... But it's not like it was even a lucky 2-0 win. Arsenal were dominated throughout the entire match. Brentford showed themselves up. First game back in the Premier League, not even back. First game in the Premier League, and they went ahead and beat one of the big six. Air quotes on big six, because I'm not even sure if Arsenal at this point should be considered a big six club anymore. Yeah, their history are there, but I feel of late Leicester have outdone them as a club. But that's my own opinion. But Arsenal as a team, I really hope they get their act together, because I want to see the big six as the top six again, how it used to be those days. And the only fight would be for number 7 to get the last European slot. But at this rate, if Leicester beats Arsenal out for another top 6 position this season again, that's it for Arsenal, the top 6 club. They are now going to be battling for number 7 position, because at this point, Champions League football and relegation, the latter seems more likely for Arsenal. In other scorelines, other big match scorelines, Man United destroyed, demolished, ran out Leeds 5-1 at Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes got his first hat-trick for Man United. Paul Pogba got 4 assists. But even though Pogba got 4 assists and absolutely ran the show, Graham Souness just will never praise Pogba. He literally said that Greenwood was his man of the match. Pogba got 4 assists. Do you know what his reaction to that was? He said you'd expect that from a £100 million player. I'm like, this guy, just put away your beef with Pogba and praise him just once. I'm trying to wonder, what did Pogba do to Graham Souness that making him never allows him to praise Pogba? It's just crazy at this point. At this point, it's mad. Other scorelines: Liverpool beat Norwich 3-0. I'm happy that they beat them 3-0. I'm more happy that Salah scored and assisted 2 goals, because my FPL team is absolutely in the mud. I capped Salah by mistake, because I thought Bruno against Leeds would be a tough match. It was not tough at all. It was fairly easy. He scored a hat-trick. He got 20 points. Salah, I'm happy he at least got 17 points. So at least not that much difference, but I'd have been better off capping Bruno. That extra 6 points would have done better for my team. But yeah, it is what it is. Chelsea also beats a team 3-0. They beat Crystal Palace 3-0. It's not really looking good for Patrick Vieira as he starts to managing Crystal Palace. It's not really looking good for him. But I still have faith in Crystal Palace. Zaha is still going to carry them, but Eze is injured, so maybe the beginning of the season would be a little bit rough for them until Eze comes back. And the biggest match of the weekend, arguably the big match of the weekend, Tottenham beat Manchester City 1-0 without Harry Kane. Harry Kane wasn't even on the bench. Hell, it wasn't even in the stadium probably, and Tottenham still managed to beat Man City 1-0. If that's not just a big FU to Harry Kane, we don't need you, I don't know what is. If Tottenham sell him, I think they'll be fine. But if we send him to City, the league won't be fine. So I'm just hoping Harry Kane gets his act together and comes back to training. This guy should be smart. Don't join City. Because if you join City, Grealish, Kane, KDB, just imagine the goals that will flow at the Etihad Stadium. No, I'm not allowing that, no. Yeah, so speaking about FPL, as I mentioned, my team is firmly in the mud. I got 75 points. Yeah, that's not that bad, but seeing as how everybody else around me in my leagues in the world getting 80 something points, I feel I've not done much this season. My team was set up so that I had so many players in the same team. 2 players from 4 different teams, I had them. It's just I had too many concentrated too many players in different teams, so like it really didn't pay off for me. And I forgot some big names from last season. Like I forgot Cresswell, I forgot Sushek, I forgot Antonio, I forgot Tarkovsky. Like it really hurts me that I forgot their names. I went and trusted Buendia, and I got 2 points from Buendia. Ivan Toney, he played well. He didn't score or assist. 2 points. Mbuemo, I'm keeping him because he's a striker that listed as a midfielder. So I'm going to keep him just in case he eventually pops up with some goals. Yeah, I'm hoping he pops up with some goals. Him and Tony link up beautifully and start getting goals. So like him as a midfielder is going to get mad points for scoring goals. So I'm really looking forward to that. My other FPL pick, I had Salah and Bruno. Yeah, I have Bamford and Jimenez. I mean, I've trusted Jimenez since the beginning when I started playing FPL. Like that was 3 seasons ago. I've trusted Jimenez. When he got injured, I was like, okay, when he comes back from injury, he's going to be a beast. I'm still waiting for the beast mode to activate, but like, I'm still going to wait for him. Like he's my guy. He has saved me countless times before in FPL, so I'm still going to keep him. I'm still going to have faith in Raul. And Bamford is unpredictable. So I'm just going to keep him in my team and like just not tamper around with him because he's unpredictable. Like 1 week he can just score a hat-trick. The next week he can get -2 points for getting a red card. That's how Patrick Bamford is. I'm going to keep him purely based on that. And the other leagues in the world have resumed, like La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga. They have resumed, but like I don't really watch them because DSTV doesn't really show them like that. But DSTV does show Serie A and La Liga, but like I don't really like watching La Liga because I just don't feel like watching La Liga. There's not much competition in the La Liga. I don't really know most of the teams there. I only know Atletico, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bilbao, Sevilla, Villarreal. That's all I know. I don't even follow their relegation, so that's not my business. And Serie A, they are fairly new to DSTV, so I'm not really started watching them a lot. And the only reason they even brought Serie A to DSTV was because Ronaldo joined Juventus. So, nah, not really a big fan of that. Beat.com. Alright, now moving on to something that has been on my mind. Does anybody ever just start a show? Like the day you start the show, you watch like 3 episodes of the show, take a break to do something else, then something happens and you just don't watch the show again for a year. Yes, a year. And you're still on episode 3, season 1 of that show. Yeah, it's happened to me quite a few times. Like it happened to me with Titans. I'm still on episode 3 of Titans when season 3 is already being rumored to be released. I'm still on episode 3 of season 1 of Titan, the one on Netflix, not the Teen Titan one, the one on Netflix, the one that has the real life characters without Cyborg. Yeah, I just recently finished season 1 of Umbrella Academy. Like I started it last year. I got to episode 3 or like 5. I stopped for like a full year. I just finished it about 3 weeks ago. So that's another madness. There are plenty of shows in my Netflix that when I scroll through my list, I see continue watching episode 3 season 1, and I'll go and check, and I'll see season 5 has just come out. I'm like, what? Why did I stop watching these shows? Like, I think just because I much rather watch YouTube or scroll through TikTok or play a game than sit down and say I want to watch 1 hour of a show. Like my attention span has really reduced over the lockdown and over school and just my holidays generally. My attention span has really reduced, so I just feel like I can't really sit down for an hour and say I want to watch a show. If it's anime though, anime is like 30-minute episodes, so I can sit down and watch that one conveniently. But to say I want to watch an hour of a show, nah, doesn't really work for me. Alright, so that's all for the show today. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at tanitoluwa.o, all small letters, and follow me on Twitter at tanibus_01. That's T, capital letter T, small letter ANI, then 8055_01. The 01 is because like I'm a goalkeeper in football, so my kit number would obviously be 01. But like, yeah, that. Alright, don't forget to leave a review in the link in the show notes. Download the episode if you liked it. Don't forget to share the episode to your friends, whoever's listening to it. Be back here again next week on Wednesday, 8 p.m. West African time. Or no, right? Yeah, 8 p.m. West African time. Whatever, Nigerian time, whatever. Be here or be an octagon. Take care, keep 100, and peace.